So my first job was a waitress and a short order cook. Certainly helped me in all my careers and helped me be successful in customer service, being empathetic to people, and certainly working under pressure, working at the grill in the front of where lots of customers were staring at you, certainly gave you a reason to focus on detail.
My first job was an ocean lifeguard in New York. If it wasn't for sun damage and pay, I would be a lifeguard my whole life. But an instrumental part of that transition into lifeguarding was a 2-week boot camp. And if you survived that 2-week boot camp, you were on the force. And around the third day, there was a point at which we had to do a whole swim in the ocean that I wanted to give up like no other. And my brother happened to be on the lifeguard force with me and was actually the one guarding the swim. And he was a little, voice in my ear that said, "Chris, keep on going." So it taught me many things. Number one is to always keep on going when your body says no or your mind says no, but also to lend a helping hand and lift somebody up to help them continue forward.
If I could talk to my younger self, I would tell her to just take a breath and trust yourself. You're going to encounter adversity, but you are stronger than you think you are. So just lean into those people around you that are there to support you and keep moving forward.
A cause that's really important to me is education. Ever since I was little, I wanted to be a second grade teacher, and although that didn't come to life, I've been able to volunteer in different ways in the Delaware community to help support our youth. The importance of education to me really does create a sense of community. And for me, I think one of the most fascinating and wonderful things about Delaware is our ability to come together as a community and support our youth in a variety of different ways to help them on their individual journeys.
A cause that's closest to my heart is criminal justice reform. The traditional system does not really rehabilitate people. We definitely need to figure out a way to be more helpful to each other, to be more resourceful with what we have, and to make sure that people have opportunities to be successful in the future.
Girls Want to Run. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and she introduced me to Girls Want to Run 2 years ago when she had an opportunity to join. It is a great program that really supports health and fitness for young women, but also empowerment. So I just thought it was a great event. Personally, it was a great event also because I have a 19-year-old son, and my daughter chose to run with him for a better chance to win. So Girls Want to Run also reminded me I need to go back to the gym.
A cause that's close to my heart is the Ronald McDonald Camp. I've been fortunate enough to be a volunteer counselor for 10 years now, teaching cooking. The camp is for kids with cancer and their siblings. It's really a week that fills up my cup for the whole year.
A cause that's close to my heart, that would have to be, recently we started at Dover Downs, we started the All-In team. It's a community-based team where we kind of go out and get hands-on involved in the community, where we are, doing different things, different charities, and, being on the committee for that and putting that whole thing together and figuring out, just how we could touch, multiple lives throughout the entire state in different ways it's been fantastic.
So after law school, when I got into hospitality, one of the people that I instantly gravitated towards was my first general manager at a Hampton Inn. I applied as a part-time night auditor for that position. She hired me on as a full-time front desk associate, and I immediately gravitated toward her leadership. And I asked her, what do I need to do to become you one day? And she ultimately held me close to her heart and talked to me on a regular basis in her office and arranged an interview with the regional vice president of our entire company. He flew into Florida to interview me for over 2.5 hours. I'll never forget it. She set me up for that opportunity, and 2 months later, I was given a general manager position of a brand new hotel that they acquired in Indiana. And they flew me from Florida to Indiana. And I went from front desk associate to general manager in only 8 months. And it was something that if it wasn't for Kelly, that general manager, I wouldn't have had that opportunity. And one of the things that taught me is that you need to believe in your associates, believe in the employees that you lead on a regular basis and give them that opportunity, promote from within, and they'll continue shining for you in the future.
So my first big break was given to me actually by my childhood dance teacher, Sherilyn Bednar. She found within me this untapped potential that I didn't know I haven't had in myself and gave me the confidence I needed to bring that out and to show the world and really trust in myself, in my ability, and what I can contribute. So since then, I've taken that confidence, and I've never really given up. In any position I was in, I was never afraid to just move forward or say what I needed to say, share my perspective and my experience with others around me.